Greetings, everyone. I am delighted that you're here listening in on my video presentation all about search planning. Whether you're new to researching or a pro, chances are you would likely greatly benefit from developing a thorough and well thought out search plan. We live in a day and age of operating as swiftly as possible, often relying on the quickest and easiest obtainable information. However, the information you quickly retrieve is often not the most relevant and maybe not the most reliable information that you're actually digging for. Let's take a look at why search planning is so essential for every researcher. What exactly is search planning? Well, first you're going to want to take a step back and analyze your research topic. What led you to sitting in front of your computer about to perform your research? Do you have a writing prompt from a history professor asking you to write a broad overview about an important historical figure? Or are you a music composition student who needs to analyze the melodies written by a specific composer in a particular time frame in which they were creating a lot of material? Whether a broad or narrow prompt, question, issue, or investigation, you need to look for directive words. Some directive words include describe, compare, and discuss. Also, you need to look at constraints. These are likely going to be words and phrases that limit your research. Things like during the last 5 years of their life, or pieces that were composed when they were living in Austria. Next, you're going to develop your search queries. Applying what you've learned from analyzing your research topic, this is where you lay it all out. There are different techniques for this. Some folks create what is often referred to as a mind map. Using a mind map is a great way to see how ideas and concepts are connected and build off of each other. It is also at this point where you can look at synonyms and like phrases for things. Sometimes folks will write down a word, draw a circle around it, and then an arrow to another word, phrase, or concept. Within these circles, you could include the synonyms. From there, you could create a table with rows and columns, mixing up the words, concepts, and phrases you've come up with. The idea is to combine these ideas that you developed in ways you might have not thought about in the first place. There is really no right or wrong way to develop your search queries. Everyone goes about this process differently. The essential part is simply taking the time to do this step. Lastly, you're going to determine what type of information it is that you need and where you can find that information. Can you obtain the information you're seeking from your university library? Or perhaps you need access to a special library collection. Maybe your professor is requesting that you have an array of references in your bibliography. Different types of references needed can include books, periodicals, academic journals, video lectures, and more. In order to make sure that you have the appropriate references, you need to make sure that you're searching in the right place. Now, I'd like to talk to you about what makes search planning so important. Search planning is vital for anyone conducting research. These techniques can be implemented in order to ensure that you find the most pertinent information for your research topic. Implementing an effective search plan from the get-go has you pause, slow down, and think about what it is that you're looking for. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this presentation has provided you with the necessary tools to conduct effective research, no matter what the topic might be. Search planning is the key to success. Thank you.